Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this latest White Rabbit theory video, White Rabbit rumor video, White Rabbit clue, question mark. The reason why I'm saying that is because you've got to take this with a pinch of salt. This is not necessarily concrete, right? This has come from Reddit. It's a rumor. It's very interesting. And if this is true, I think you're going to really want to know about it. So this has come from Reddit. There was a Reddit user. We didn't get the name, and their account has now been deleted, unfortunately. But there was a Reddit user that was reporting about what the games were going to be on SmackDown and on Raw. Now, I never saw this. I wasn't aware of this. No one has told me about this. This has not been shouted about anywhere, right? So I think this is interesting. Cultaholic have spoke about it, but it was kind of buried in one of their news videos. And that's how you guys seemingly have found out about it. And we just did a live stream, 2-hour live stream, all about White Rabbit. Loads of good stuff in there. And that's where this came from as well. So we are really digging into this. And it's so much fun. And as I said, this is interesting. So what we've got is we've got a Reddit user who reported what the game was going to be on Friday, and that turned out to be correct. They could have found the link. I believe the link was up early, so we can't rule that out. They could have found the link, but apparently they went a bit further, and they told us what the game would be on Monday. Now, this feels like an insider or something along those lines. It could be a leak done on purpose. This could be part of the WWE strategy, just leaking little bits out and whatever. So this could be on purpose, or it could be someone that's got insider knowledge, or it could be completely made up, right? But as we said, they were correct on Friday, and they have said that on Monday, it's another game. So there'll be another, I guess, QR code, and then it will take you to another game. The game is apparently Tic Tac Toe, which is Noughts and Crosses. It's on a checkerboard, and so I've had to try and recreate this for you. This is not an actual image, so don't expect it to look like this, but I've tried to get it as close as I can. So it's on a checkerboard, black and white checkerboard, and we've been seeing that in previous clues. And then instead of it being noughts and crosses, it's actually red hearts and purple clubs. Now, that is really interesting because if this is true, purple clubs makes me think Finn Balor. The reason why it makes me think Finn Balor is purple is a color that's very synonymous with Finn Balor. And Finn Balor has been wearing purple on his ring gear. He's also got a purple cross on the front of his ring gear. He's got merch and T-shirts that have got a purple cross on. So there's a lot of like purple and purple crosses that are connected to Finn. And also when I think of clubs, I think of Bullet Club. I think of Balor Club. Balor Club in particular was obviously a big thing in WWE. Had a lot of merch that said Balor Club. So purple clubs. Definitely, if I was to connect that to a superstar, I would think Finn Balor. Red hearts, I would think Natalya, and that doesn't really make the most sense in the world, but interesting. That one needs a bit more work, the red hearts. It's very interesting. I mean, this could be nothing more than just tying it in with Alice in Wonderland. Maybe these are things connected with Alice in Wonderland, so there could be connections there. My Alice in Wonderland knowledge is pretty much close to non-existent. So maybe that's something you guys can let us know down in the comments below. So this apparently is the first part of the game, is this tic-tac-toe, this noughts and crosses, but with purple clubs and red hearts. Once you win the game, complete the game, it then shows you the rabbit being taken away by a riptide, right? By being taken away by a wave. And that is very interesting because a riptide makes me think of Rhea Ripley. All of this seems to be pointing towards Judgement Day to me. And that is a theory that's doing the rounds at the moment. There is a theory that the first clue was connected to Finn Balor because the purple crosses that we spoke about earlier, they were being used to mark off the letters in the Hangman game. The first word that's kind of guessed, or the letters that are guessed by the rabbit, spell out the word demon. And demon is again very connected to Finn Balor. So there are connections in that first clue to Finn Balor. The second clue that we got on Friday, that one, obviously, I think the main clue is the word at the end, patricide. And that means to kill your father. And that makes me think of Dominic Mysterio. Now, he hasn't actually killed his father, but in many ways, Rey is dead to Dominic. Dominic does not want to know him. That relationship is dead. That relationship is over. Dominic won't talk to him, won't look at him. He's like just completely moved away from his father, feels betrayed by his father. And so, as we said, in many ways, that relationship is dead. And so I do understand the argument that that word doesn't maybe quite fit. That what I would say is that if you want a word that kind of focuses on the father-son relationship, and certainly a father-son relationship that has broken down, I don't know if there's too many words that you can choose to represent that. I don't know what other words you would be able to use. You could use the word like betrayal, but the problem with that is that it's not very specific. A lot of wrestlers betray a lot of wrestlers, so it's not very specific to like a father and a son. So that's why I think this patricide word that was at the end of the second clue, I think that's really interesting. Anything that talks about a father and a son is going to make me think of Dominic and Rey right now. So I think you can definitely make an argument that that second clue points towards Dominic. And so now, if this one ends with a riptide, that is going to make me think Rhea Ripley. So this could be pointing towards Judgment Day, and Judgment Day could be the focus for whoever is returning. That's potentially Edge, potentially. So this could be Edge, but it could also be Bray Wyatt. I mean, you can't rule out Bray Wyatt. There are lots of connections to Bray Wyatt. And I know Bray Wyatt is the front runner for a lot of people. So Bray Wyatt could be on his way back, and he could be telling you who he is looking to go after. He is looking to go after Judgment Day. So it's very interesting. I'm loving all the theories. Obviously, we don't know that this is what's going to happen on Raw. I'm only sharing the news that I found out literally moments ago myself, because I'm guessing many of you have not heard of this. I hadn't heard of this. As you said, it's in Cultaholic video. One of their more recent news videos. And apparently this just played out on Twitter, a platform which I never go on, to be honest. So I never saw any of this. So really, really interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments below. And we'll have to see if this is the clue tomorrow. So we will certainly be keeping an eye on that. We'll be doing it live. You can join our live watch along. We will be doing a watch along for Raw. We always start an hour before as well. So even if you don't want to do the watch along part, come and share your views beforehand. We're live an hour before, and we do a review after Raw as well. So we will be live after Raw for an hour. So we are all over that show. So yeah, awesome. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.